this fan on.
So how's everybody today as we welcome in our YouTube viewers? How's the weather in everybody's area?
Hot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Too warm.
That.
It's not bad here. It's a little cool breeze coming through at least. Comfortable. So, yeah, not bad.
Pretty warm. Or decently warm.
Oh. Now, let's see. Today's topic, to start things off. Have you ever had a character that sacrificed themselves for the greater good, either ending a campaign or mid-campaign or what have you, and that character kind of is a memorable one? That's an interesting question that I propose.
You know what I'm going to say, Rob?
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. I still should let you.
I think I've said it before in this campaign, in this group before, but I had a really cool character that was like this druid. We were basically dealing with like greater elder gods come seeping their way back into the into our universe and fucking with things. And one of the elder gods had basically destroyed all the animals and forests around me, so I had like a real hard on to kill this god. And long MacGuffin later, there was this magic dagger or magic hammer that like the soul was trapped in the dagger, and the magic hammer to destroy the dagger needed to be charged with a soul. And so my character stepped up and nobly sacrificed his soul to save the world's plants and animals and whatnot.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I think I mentioned mine, but one of the PCs who was the only one that survived from the original bunch that started the campaign, the only one, went through this whole campaign, and they got to the final area, which involved an item, and he sacrificed himself to save everyone else in the whole world. And I still get texts from him saying that was his favorite character. He was usually the paladin type that would kick every door down and get killed. So, in one instance, like that death worked. So yeah, that was cool. Anyone else?
I don't think I have the opportunity yet.
Yeah, I've come close, but
Gillywog died because he got his brain eaten by an intellect devourer.
Ooh.
And because his brain got eaten by an intellect devourer, it didn't eat somebody else's brain.
Well, the intellect devourer was physically incapable of eating my brain, so your sacrifice really didn't work well.
Oh.
All right.
Whoops.
Look, there's no way you can roll on 3d6 higher than 20. Your sacrifice was in vain.
And sometimes characters die in stupid ways.
I've never had a character do a noble sacrifice, but that's mostly because I haven't had a character really die until Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Pathfinder 2nd Edition has been an absolute meat grinder. I mean, it's really not been that bad, but it's killed more characters than I think than the rest of my tabletop career.
Well, we were using the crit cards.
Crit cards killed more characters. If every one of those deaths was crit card related.
Actually, my
campaign has a single death that wasn't crit card related, and it hasn't had a single one since they dropped the crit cards.
No. My 3 characters didn't die because of crit cards.
Well, all mine did.
The priest died because he was a 0 level priest, so he got his head smacked in, but like not literally. Like he just died because he ran out of HP. He
had 8 hit points, is why he died.
Yeah. The vampire knight got exploded by a super powered fireball, and then the priest, now a ghost, got destroyed by a big centipede creature. No, for me, none of them were crit cards.
Wasn't Skis a crit card?
No, he just got crit and he did double his HP. He
It's
just
because he was
died.
drained.
Yeah, no, he actually would have died even if he wasn't drained. I looked at it.
Like objectively, I know
The drain
that,
took
but
off like
in my mind, I'm pretending that it was just
Yeah.
the drain because it means I could have.
yeah,
saved
no,
him.
he literally. Yeah,
If-
no, it was like the drain took like 2 HP, and I would have needed like 4, I think,
Mhm.
to survive it. So
yeah,
I
you
like
got
to
it.
pretend that it.
Yeah.
I like to pretend he was savable.
Yeah, and
I
it's still the record holder for most deaths is my one player on Mondays. Oh my god, he's got to have at least 30 or something like that.
jeez.
that's
How much?
that's
Yeah, that's a
real.
real.
I hide behind the pile of dead bards energy.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I brought
you
50
just,
character sheets with me.
I would guess, like, I don't know, every couple sessions at least, like, his character would just die. Like, and not all of them were crit cards. There were some cases where he blew up in one part. He killed himself by rolling horrible battle medicine on himself. He critted that.
Oh God,
Crit failed, yeah.
that's unfortunate.
And he was a cleric, which was
That's
hilarious.
Oh
Uh,
wow, that stings.
there was a couple times that he got possessed or commanded, um, or really horrible decisions for the most part. Like and to his defense, or I would say a lot of his characters, like the rolls were against him, man. Like he rolled to attack. He had the good characters. He rolled to attack, but there would be always crit fumbles half the time. Like there's this other player character on Mondays that, like, if he ever played a ranger, most of the time we would always miss with his ranger, and he would like throw his bow down. It's like, but yeah, the 30 deaths were majority like the rolls didn't help.
mm.
And every hit the monster would get, critical hit. Most of the time, like, what the hell? The dice gods find you always. Like, that's what I keep telling him. Okay.
We have a.
Oh,
Oh.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, we have a friend like that who rolls absolutely terribly. Like he is consistently. He's okay now, but it used to be that he'd roll absolute dog water.
And I willingly borrow his dice.
Yeah, they hate players. You give them to the DM, they kill characters. You give them to players, they can't roll above a 10.
I've crit on his dice more than with my own. I swear to God.
I don't know. I choose to not believe that to keep my story of his terrible luck intact.
All right. So
I think his dice just know that I'm not afraid of them.
this
'Cause
session,
they don't have to go home with me.
so the session, there is a new document for all of you in handouts to read. One of you got, actually, 3 of you should have a new document in the history documents in the document subfolder. And one of you has an extra document for something else that they picked up with a vial last session.
Yep.
So you can read all that. And on the map, I've kind of like with white text, I've kind of labeled some of the towns and cities and what kind of shops there are. So it's easier to kind of like, figure it out, what's what and where you are and all that fun stuff. The little helper there. But the documents for history documents is going to be L and Veronica and Pingle. You should have access to that one. It's something about a horn in history documents. For the rest of you, In regular handouts, it should be Etran's folly is cursed. That's the document that you should see.
Oh. Oh yeah. I remember those. Okay, I remember what's
So
happening.
we'll start out with that. So after last session, you spread the word. Word is the word. And one of the kind of contacts you sent out, I mean, you've been using the goblin a lot of time, but there are others. So one of them comes back with a sort of newspaper, bulletin, which hands it over to all of you who read it, and you kind of like, obviously, reading it, you see that the plans obviously worked, and there's spear from Etran, and all of you kind of can read the thieves' cant part of it. That kind of hints at gathering some possible guild members. So to others, that would be gibberish. But if since you were all in the guild, you would understand it, except for Bragg. Bragg will look at it and go, I don't know what the fuck this says, and kind of. But
Blimey,
He
flibbledy
doesn't.
gibbet.
He's not here to think.
no.
Two
Yeah, I'm
steps,
not here to
3/4. High noon. Stab the cockerel.
I think Uncle Pinkle's having a stroke.
No, I just read it. That's
like
what
it.
it means.
All right. So,
Yeah.
as a collective, you were deciding on what to do and where to go next. So that's kind of where we ended it. And you did all your shopping at the end of the session, from what I remember. So, how about it?
I remember the shopping.
I think we put a lot of money towards
Spy network.
spreading the spy network. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're really banking on making this a good, safe harbor for ourselves.
Oh yeah, we spent a couple of hundred gold to make sure the word got out that the spies and rumor spreaders were well paid, and that there was also money put out to help any indigent old thieves guild members who are indigent and can't afford to make the trip. Give them some money to make the trip. That kind of shit.
All right. So, what's the next move?
Well, looks like there's 2 different quests in the city of Mara, guys.
Yep. I think we're heading north.
Yeah, I think that makes sense to me.
Okay. So it won't take you long to get there. So Mara is a city where it has the biggest lumber production in all the land. It is owned and operated by brothers. There is some more blurb in there if you go to your documents there, and it should be in the people and places and the Sharrow Land of the Horn description. You'll see. You click on Mara City of the Steeple. You'll get a lot of information there. So it's one of the kind of most productive cities in all the land. And as you kind of enter, I gotta say, Longmont, can you give me a perception roll? And I'm adding your that's odd to this.
I also have things like eyes of the city, so I can track people, and I've got a lot of other social skills.
Yeah,
But
I'm just gonna put it all together and just give me it's gonna be like a that's odd feature, but. So
sure.
you're all walking into Mara and Longmont. You notice that there are 2 kobolds that kind of sparks your memory from the letter that you got stuffed into your lapel.
Does one of them look like somebody, or I didn't see the person?
And they kind of look like they're connecting to that letter.
Okay. Does anybody speak Kobold?
I don't.
I think I might.
Very good question. Do they speak kobold or
Is
did
it
they speak
Draconic?
draconic?
Yeah.
Draconic. Anybody?
Looks like
I
we have
speak
two
Draconic. What am I
comments.
talking about? Never mind. I hail them in Draconic.
Okay.
It's
So
the first list.
I gotta say, just to save a bit of time for Eastbrook, so you don't have to go all the way there and all the way back. You hear I'm gonna pick you, Longmont, because you overhear the kobolds talking about it. We'll just say you understand them in broken common or something like that. We waited a long time for them to show up, and they never did. And you kind of like, they're kind of like, shaking a little bit. And his buddy's just kind of listening to him babble on, like, it's a waste of time. And you notice that they're both kind of they're all like covered up, you know, in disguise, but you can see right through that because of your keen eyes. You notice that they're kind of staying away from being seen by a lot of people that kind of like a walk around. The city is huge, so
I'll sidle over to them and I'll be discreet as I walk past them. I'll pause and I'll say discreetly in Draconic, "Follow me, my friends. Stick close under the cloak of my large companion," and I'll motion to Bragg.
and surprise, surprise, here is Mara for you. Ooh.
Follow us to the closest inn where we may speak of subjects of mutual concern.
I just thought of follow your news. No, it just popped in my head. So yeah, you basically you come in from over here. It is a large city, and you could smell the lumber just from the city. So you kind of find a quiet area away from the public eye, and the kobolds kind of like you're together. So
Where's the closest inn?
yeah.
This one, probably. That's a tavern.
Oh, perfect. That's right there. Yeah, we'll detour and go over, and we'll go into the inn and get a corner table, and with Bragg, if you wouldn't mind sitting in such a way that the view of most of the room is blocked by your broad shoulders.
Here you go. So people, places.
That's what he's for.
People, places, subfolder. You will now see Mara, City of the Steeple, with a bunch of locations. And just let me fix some things here. All right.
Wait. Oh no.
I'm just like opening them up.
Religion. It's bad.
Yeah. So you should see an image of the City of the Steeple. There are laws in Mara. In fact, you see a posting hammered on one of the poles as you pass by. Okay. So there is the rugged lady. This is all actually from a certain one shot. So the city is not made up. Okay. So just talk amongst yourselves while I open some of these up for you on the document.
Third from the bottom's bullshit.
Third from the what?
Third from the bottom's bullshit.
What, you got kobolds like hanging off of you?
He's reading the crime, and he's not happy about it.
God damn it!
What's the crime?
Fighting.
Jail time for fighting.
Yep.
Where is this?
Starting crimes, laws of Mara. It says starting or part of it. So if I don't do nothing wrong, and some geezer comes up to me and starts a tussle, that's my fault. I think these people here haven't heard of no self-defense. It's fucking bullshit.
I find I rarely get in fights in public.
Well,
And then
sometimes, in my experience, the GM fights in public can really suck and lead to bad stuff.
I'm playing the wrong character. I wish I was playing the right character because you'd often encounter you're just here.
What do
Stop!
they count?
Damn it!
What do they count as drugs?
That's a good question.
That's a
Does
great
pipe weed
question.
count?
These crimes are
Is this
very
a-
vague.
Yeah, they
I
are
don't
very.
like this town. It scares me.
Oh, it excites me. I'm talking with the mayor.
So, all of you can kind of see. I've opened up, locations. So hopefully everybody sees that. So there are kind of descriptions and whatnot, and you can tell what's, what a tavern is and all that stuff.
I
There is a sheriff's office.
Which tavern are we going to? The Lady? We're going to the gambling
Rouge
tavern?
Lady.
I think the Rouge Lady is right as we enter town.
Yeah, it's also the
Yeah.
criminal area, so we're less likely to be
Oh,
noticed
cool.
doing shady stuff.
Cool.
Okay, so you're going in the Rogue Lady?
maybe we can make some additional connections.
Okay.
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
I wouldn't say no.
So, we'll finish off this Cobalt stuff. So, where are you leading the Cobalts?
To the rogue lady.
Okay, so you're all going there. They're keeping their disguises on. They're kind of like a little skittish walking into a room full of people, but, nobody's really paying attention to them.
We're surrounding. Bragg is going up purposefully to block the room's view of them as much as possible.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, Cabran, this male half-orc, welcomes you in as you come in. Welcome, visitors! As Bragg is blocking the two kobolds behind him, and he's just standing there, and they're kind of cowering behind him as they're all
How
kind
many
of
people?
So,
How many people in the tavern tonight?
oh, it's packed. It's loud. It's lots of gambling going on, and Cabran's well, you've come into the right place to win or lose money. Tonight's special game is blackjack. And as he says that, you can hear a couple off to a table going, fuck, and then another hand, damn it, and then, and some of them stand up and they, look at their hands in their pockets and, and then they kind of walk out because they're broke. Right?
Well, I'll look up at the half orc and say, well met, my good friend, and we are in a mood to win tonight. But I really would love to lose this awful parch I've got upon my throat from a long day up on the road. So the thing we'd like to do most is sit at a nice corner table and drink a lot of your ale. What do you got on tap?
Of course, of course. So there's a bartender's kind of cleaning up glasses there, and there happens to be a room for all of you to sit at the bar because everybody's busy gambling.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. I look over at the corners. Which corner table do I consider the occupants of which to be the most likely to be intimidated?
There is one table in the kind of away from everybody that's has no one sitting at it, where you can talk amongst yourselves.
Oh,
yeah, we'll take that and situate Brad.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to put my back in the corner so I can see the room.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to put Bragg with his back to the room so that he can basically be a wall to shelter us from prying eyes.
Okay.
Yep.
So you all sit down there. The kobolds sit in some chairs there, and they're a little skittish with being surrounded by a lot of people. They're not used to the humdrum of hot city life, I guess.
How many days did it take to get to this town?
About 1.5, roughly, map-wise. It's not that far.
Okay, thank you.
I will reassure the kobolds. No need to worry, my friends, and I'll speak in Draconic. You're amongst friends here. And I'll pull out the note that was put in my pocket and show it to them.
Oh. So the one that was talking before, while the other one's kind of just listening and looking around, is like, "Ooh, do you have the drug? Do you have the drug?"
Do we have the drug?
And you see them shaking. Like, both of them are relatively shaking.
Huh.
Ugh, shit. You're on this stuff, aren't you?
No.
Uh,
We actually sell it off to some disreputable people here to keep, well, our people safe.
Safe from.
Give me a perception roll on the kobolds again with working with that Zod Longmont.
Right.
Okay, so you notice that, people you've seen infected with this, their eyes are bloodshot and everything. You're looking at these kobolds and you're kind of looking at their eyes, their skin, and everything. They're nervous. They don't appear to be on anything. Their shaking would suggest such, but they have clear eyes. They're not withering. They don't smell like the death. They may be telling the truth in what they say, that they're using this drug to perhaps sell to the highest bidder and sort of protect, quote unquote, their people.
Hmm.
The with that role, you notice the other one that hasn't spoken a word since you've met. It looks at his friend there and kind of almost gives like a scoff look, and actually starts ignoring him and stares straight out towards the people. And he stops shaking automatically.
uh-oh. What's wrong with him?
Uh-oh.
So you're the boss, and I'll look at the one who's not talking.
He cocks his head towards you, Longmont. Yes, you're very observant.
Yeah, my apologies for not seeing it sooner.
This town, city, has been a thorn in our side for some time.
How so?
Their lumber. They cut down all the trees in the forests around to support their human existence, destroying our homes. We were here first. And he's like keeping his voice low so that he's not, attracting attention. But
What about what about this place you call home? I thought kobolds mostly lived underground. Are you tree dwelling kobolds?
we are, for a long time.
Do you have a
God, I wish I
specific
spoke Draconic.
Oh, yeah, they're speaking Draconic. Fuck, I can't laugh at them.
Yeah, I'm not laughing, but I can speak Draconic.
Do you have a particular
Damn it.
connection to this forest, or if you were given a forest where no one was cutting the trees, would that be all right?
On cutting down our trees, we are trying to throw a wrench in their program, but have been unsuccessful in doing so.
So the prudent option might be to leave the humans to their endeavors rather than kill your people or expose them to this drug or any other more hazards, and relocate.
No, we were here first. And the other cobalt is kind of like, well, he turns to him and he's like, why are you telling them? They don't know. They're not us. And then the boss cobalt almost like goes like a backhand to him and kind of like, shut your mouth. And puts his hand down on the table.
I understand.
Lions, I understand.
I understand tradition.
He leans
But thank
in
you.
he kind of leans in more towards you, Longmont, because he's been speaking with you. But he kind of looks over everyone at the table. And he's like, "You're looking at sort of crippling some of their lumber production, and perhaps that might slow some things down, giving us time to breathe a sigh of relief." They
And
are
I'll hold up the piece of paper that was put in my pocket. Is that what this is about? You were seeking help in sabotage?
in more help from, well, different sources, but if you want some coin, I'm sure I could persuade you to give us aid.
Hmm.
I'd rather persuade you to leave this place and come with me. I know a place where no one will bother you, and I can guarantee you a certain set amount of acreages to be set aside for you and your family and your clan that will never be touched by humans or other.
Oh, what place is this?
Have you heard of a little place called Etron's Folly?
Ah, so were
No,
you the one that was causing some, well, rumored proceedings toward that town?
indeed, and it has become a haven for those who have been dispossessed. And I
Ah,
think that your family and my family share something in common. When you say I cannot be understanding of you because I am not us, you're right. I am not a kobold. But I am a member of a family that had his entire livelihood, family members, and home wrecked, destroyed, and stolen from him by an outside force he could not combat. And I am fighting it. My family are fighting against that force in our own small ways. So I think we can relate to one another.
he pulls up kind of part of his right shoulder and untucks some of his outfit, and you notice that he has a Thieves Guild tattooed on it. And then he puts it back
Oh,
down.
I'll, brother, why have you kept up this pretense? Is my disguise so good you could not recognize me? And I'll just start baking a thieves' can, which I
Um,
assume know to some
so
degree.
right on, like you don't recall Cobalt, like you recall members, but there were so many in the guild. But the Cobalt's like, Longmont, is it? I
Indeed.
remember you. I remember you. Sorry that we've never really met before in the guild. We have been trying to get the guild settled again, but this has been where we ran off to, as that bastard king ran, well, the guilds out.
Hmm.
Well,
Any
that was us.
any enemy of the king is friends of mine, which I
There
was.
were there were triplets. Triplets we called them because there were three kobolds of the same age from of the same age from the same clutch. But as of course they had differing heritages and looked nothing alike. But we had the triplets, three kobolds from the same clutch in the orphanage when I grew up. That's how I know how to speak your language.
Oh, very good. Yes, this is looking up for us. I mean, we are not, an army of kobolds, but we're enough to be a group, I'd say. So simply just go to Etran and we'll be welcomed by whomever's there.
I'll tell them who to talk to and where to speak, and I'll even give them a written note saying the forested land to the north of the unclaimed forested land to the north of Skeeze's grave, from this river to that rock, shall be theirs. Make it
Oh,
so.
oh, Skis has passed. That's unfortunate. He was very, very well known.
He was well loved. Good man.
Hmm.
Good rat.
That was a good
Was he happened to be killed by any of the king's court?
No.
Hmm.
No,
Uh,
he was killed stupidly and foolishly, being a fucking hero. And now I find myself acting in a way to honor him.
Well,
Right? No. Actually, that's the song he was singing, drunk at the gravesite all that week.
Huh.
That's the song. But anyhow, yeah. So in his name, I'm no hero, but apparently I'm doing heroic things.
so he kind of leans forward and he whispers in your earlobe, the one that sits beside me is, well, traitorous. I'm going back to my group there. Perhaps you can get rid of him for me? I don't want him back in my clan. He's too traitorous. And he kind of like hands you a scrolled up piece of paper, and you kind of like look at it on the side, and it's got your pictures on it, wanted and everything, and he figures that like he's out to kind of like collect, so he's kind of working for the king. He's insinuating a lot of this.
All right. I will take that, and I will look at it, and as an aside to this leader, I will say, please put the word out to any and all that anytime any of these types of pictures or photos or drawings that are put out, they're to be altered.
Indeed.
Add a beard, add glasses, widen the jaw, change a hairline. And in no particular fashion. Don't like always put a goatee on me. It'll be different every time for every artist who wants to. Amateurish or not, alter them. If you see a wanted poster, mark it up.
Very well. And he goes to lean back and kind of goes to shake your hand, and you can continue talking.
All right, I'll whisper a thieves' canty kind of thing, or I'll do a finger gesture of tell your guide when you leave that he's assigned to us to show us around the town, to show us around the town and answer our questions.
Just be
Be our guide.
careful. Just be careful and watch him close.
We will.
So he stands up and he kind of nods to all of you, and then he turns to his other and says, show him around. You know what's what. They have never been here before. I'm going back to our clan for some better news. And he nods to all of you once again and heads out the building. The other kobold gets like this look on his face like, fuck. You know, that kind of look where he's got to do work. And then all of you notice he has a big smile as he looks through you towards the entranceway as two people walk in. And I will
I'm going to say in Faye, does anybody have the ability to shut this one down?
What do you mean?
Are you talking about poisons?
And I look at the kobold, and I look at the two people coming into the room, and I see that, a decision has to be made in seconds.
Who are the two people coming into the room?
Look on your Mara City of Steeple. There should be images at near the top now. They're just below the picture of Mara. If you're looking at the document.
Yep, I see him.
So one's a bulky looking fellow, the other is more of a skinny looking, thief looking type with some leather armor on.
Oh, he is a beautiful man.
Where is this?
Uh,
Oh,
It's in the People and Places subfolder in the Mars City of the
Yeah.
Steeple.
Is it
It's
Thundering?
items
Yeah,
3 and 4 and 5, like
Mars.
the images.
I'm going to look at the kobold and I'm going to use intimidating glare.
Okay. He sits back in his chair and just simply like his smile kind of goes to just an emotionless one. And from the back of you, you hear everybody just go quiet, as if like a silence came over them. And a big freed brother walks in and goes, "Ah, my people!
Who?
Great game night, don't you think?" And the orc kind of like crosses his arms, is like, and the other Creed brother just simply is looking at everybody. He's not saying a word. Well, aren't you going to introduce me to anyone new here? And he turns and he sees your table.
I'm going to look at Pingo and say, "Do you have charm?"
I do.
And I look over at the kobold and I say, I'm saying all this in Fey. Actually, no, it's Pingo. I'm saying this in rat speak.
You can say it in Raz speaker
I'm
Gnomish.
rat. I'm saying it in rat.
All
And I'm
right.
like, dude, this kobold's a traitor. He's going to give us in. We need him on our side.
I cast charming push works. But I think
While they are having that discussion,
sorry.
no, I'm just while you look at what you have for your spells, I'm gonna go up to so I'm standing in between these new guys and the bar and just look really out of place like, oh gosh, what's the local specialty? I don't know what to order. I've never traveled this far. I am distracting as hell.
Okay, so
I can put it. I'm putting the kobold to sleep.
okay. So he has to roll. That's a
Will
saving
save.
throw. Will save, yeah.
I mean, if you want, I could just try and choke him.
19.
You're across the table.
That's a fail.
Okay. So basically, like, he all of a sudden goes, and he's like snoring in his
Cover him
chair.
up.
I will reach for and pull the hood over his face, and I will dump half of the beer that was in front of him on his lap.
Wait, shit. I'm gonna cast invisibility on him from a scroll.
Don't bother. Just sleeping is fine.
All right.
Like I said, I dump half a beer on him while the Minotaur's back is still obscuring everyone.
Yeah.
And I pull his hood down over his face. Our friend is drunk. He's had too much. It's been a long day on the road.
All right. So two things happen here. So first of all, Faldrin walks over to you, Veronica, and goes, hello, woman. Haven't seen you here before.
Wow.
Hello.
Sorry.
What a
I just
charmer.
got here. How are you?
Hello, woman.
Well, I'm better now.
That's my daughter you're speaking to.
And he's looking her up and down, like, with much interest.
No.
Keep your eyes to yourself. Laddie?
Grandpa, no. I'm sorry. We came here to get him into a nice home.
Ugh. Well, the youngins today, they got no respect at all.
He's bleaching already.
Any day now, he's just gonna be nothing.
And Creed says,
He's just
what is he, your, like, brother or something? Your father? Father figure?
I'm your
We
Uncle
call him
Grandpa.
Grandpa.
I am everyone's Uncle Grandpa.
It makes him feel better.
It's how we keep him from bleaching.
Yeah, if you're not...
Ugh.
Have you ever been around gnomes, mister?
Hmm.
They're real sensitive.
Yeah,
They just start bleaching out of nowhere.
I've slapped a few in my day.
You know
You gotta.
those Wender Snavens. You gotta just take care of your Wender Snavens.
I know,
Whatever you
Grandpa.
say.
I know.
And
And the Hoogle Buggles. They get
Call-
into your garbage.
You're gonna raise an
Thaldrin,
eyebrow like you see what I'm dealing with.
Thaldrin leads in and goes, rich people can make you quite safe, which I am. I own this city.
How did that happen? I must know.
I'm the one that started it all. My brother's just along for the ride. And you hear a
Well,
little mutter from Jurin. He's not far away walking over to you guys' table, but we'll get to that in a second.
Mhm. Well, I must say, local celebrity. That is much more interesting than whatever Grandpa's up to.
Want to see
You'll have
me
to tell me.
gamble a bit? You could sit right beside me and watch how it's done.
Pingo,
I don't know much about
starts
gambling. You're gonna have to
throwing
teach me.
peanuts.
Oh, I could teach you. And he grabs your hip to pull you up and kind of walk over to one of the tables that one of the others left recently.
I'm gonna have my little rat go and sit on Longmont, and I'll follow. Y'all better appreciate my distraction.
All right, so we'll get
I
to
like it.
Jurin now. So Jurin walks over to your table and he crosses his arms and he notices like the covered chair. He doesn't hear the cobalt snoring or anything. He was like, "Well, you're new. What brings you to this quaint little city of ours?"
I heard you have good pemmican, and
Sure.
maybe I could sell my chips. Looking to sell some chips.
Pingo, no one's gonna buy the chips. We've told you this a
No,
million times.
somebody needs to buy my chips.
They're gross as shit.
Well, you all look like you really stand out. Have you done any sort of rogue work, thievery, perhaps?
No, never.
Do I look that crass?
He looks at Bragg and he's like, "Funny. I haven't seen a Minotaur in quite some time. Beat anyone up
Yeah.
lately?"
Wow,
Yeah.
that was racist.
What's
Yeah, I
race?
have.
I've never heard of the word before. What does it mean?
Who have you beaten up recently?
Oh.
My
He's a Minotaur. Who you beating up recently? Like, wow.
my sense of smell. I went into the outhouse after him. Oh God!
I think some dudes in a cave. That was. I almost had to beat up some sharks.
So, his eyes widen when you say sharks. Really? How did you kill them?
Oh no, I didn't. I said I almost.
Oh.
Well, you're supposed to, ham it up.
And then some. I think some. uh. And then I think we fought some people in a shack.
His eyes just ignore you now, like he loses total interest in you, Bragg. And he looks at Longmont and goes, "What about you? What's your story?"
Our friend here he fights in his dreams sometimes, and he gets the two reality and dreams mixed up, so he can't ever really be sure which fights were the real ones and not.
Ooh, yes,
This one,
when I was watching gladiatorial
Some
games all the way in
rats.
Siktar, I saw some Minotaurs use their brawn more than their brain in the fights.
yep,
Quite
yep,
entertaining.
yep.
Quite entertaining, actually.
From time to time, it can be.
There were some
The
rats and some orcs.
the main reason we came to your town was for the shopping and because of its reputation for law and order. It's funny that you met thieves. We came here because the legends of your strict law and order, allowing for such great commerce, are spread far and wide to the corners of the land.
Really? How would you compare our laws to Waterdeep? Now, all of you kind of have heard Waterdeep and they've had their laws and stuff, but they're definitely a little more lax than obviously it feels like here, I will say.
I'm going to say, well, to be honest, I can be honest with you. I feel like you're my kind of man, my kind of person. Me and my friends, we kind of like a heavy hand when it comes to controlling the populace. You know, the common folk, if you know what I mean.
I've never seen a bigger hive of scum and villainy.
He kind of like is ignoring Bragg now, and he just smiles when Lawmont said that. He goes,
That's all.
you and I seem to be on the same page of control. I like that.
Well,
Anyway,
a weak hand does not hold a sword. You know, a sword can be easily slapped out of a weak grip.
well, also silence can be achieved by slitting a lot of throats, which I have.
Well, one does like an Occam's razor when it comes to handling the finer things in life.
Oh, I don't need a razor.
So he looks at UL, and well, what do you have to say for yourself?
What do you want me to say for myself?
How did you get?
I'm here on my business.
Well, what kind of business?
All sorts of business. I make medicines. I make explosives. I make many useful things.
Hmm.
Is there
Crafter.
something you're looking for? My prices are steep, but I'm the best there is.
Are you able to make a powerful explosive that would, say, destroy rock facing?
Given time, sure. I prefer fire, but explosives are fun in their own way.
Well, if you stay in town a little while, perhaps I may have use for you. I do pay, of course.
Cold?
Of course.
Well, I must get back to my brother. He can be a tad rough and about. And he turns and walks away from your table. Just as the kobold starts to snore again. But Jurin doesn't hear it. Back
You make me feel
to
like I'm covered in slime.
Thaldrin has you, Veronica, beside him in a chair, and he's pulled you closer, and he's sitting at a table, and it's just him, you, and the dealer. And so he basically he gets like a ton of chips that are brought over to his table, and he's betting just outrageous amounts for each hand. And Veronica, I'd like you to roll perception for me 4 times.
Okay, you want that secret or no?
No, it doesn't have to be secret.
Okay. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4.
4 licks.
You notice on 3 of those 4 sort of hands that the dealer is basically palming cards and putting them down as he's dealing. So he's
I follow the god of trickery and luck.
yeah.
So I'm
So
paying very close attention and I am urging this guy to go in on what seems like particularly bad hands because it just looks like fun and he's teaching me how to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm having a
is
great
the
time.
dealer is the dealer giving is the dealer
The pretty lady card mean?
That one's my favorite because it has a flower on it.
So
is
after
the
go ahead.
is the dealer giving him good hands, or is he giving is he palming cards to make it so this guy wins?
You're still at your table, so you're a bit of ways. You can't tell unless you walk out
Well,
there.
No, I'm yeah. Well,
Veronica, is he winning or losing?
That's a great question.
So
Is
he is definitely winning, and after his last hand, he's like, "See," and he pulls you a little closer. He's like, "It's all in the thought process. I know what's coming." And he's bullshitting a lot. You can tell he doesn't. He just bets whatever and knows that he's gonna win. Like he's got that attitude. And then his last hand, he bets it all, and it's showing an ace, and then flips, and it's a 21. And then he gets double back what he basically put in.
Bingle, do you have a message?
I do.
Tell her to keep working this guy, but to play hard to get, and maybe over the course of a night or two, we can set up a sting where we can get this guy drunk, passed out, and roll him or rob his home.
That's the other if you wanted to use your
Can
mage hand to mess with the cards.
I'm into it.
oh wait, you've got her rat on your shoulder. You can just tell it to the rat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, yes. Let's tell the rat, but I'm wondering I could cast charitable urge on him and he might want to give her all the money.
And that might be part of our plan over the next couple of days when we take time to plan it.
Yeah.
Rather than be impulsive. I know how exciting impulsive is to know, but
Okay. As
humans
That's
like to
kind of
plan
like-
things.
as it's going on, a lot of the games have ended and people have gone home. Some winners, some losers. The half work is basically oh, good game. You can hear mutter. And through the entrance comes what looks like a logger covered in blood, scratched
Oh
up.
shit.
And he's like, "Earwolf!" And he falls over. And right away, this will be leading into one of your quests, by the way. Hint, hint. Durin comes over to the fallen logger and kicks him. He goes, "Lazy on the job, good for nothing." And then he shouts over to his brother, "Come on, we've wasted enough time. We gotta get back to work." And then Faldrin's like, "Yep." And he stands up and kind of gathers all the chips, has them turn it into money, and he walks out with a bag of gold, but you can hear cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. He doesn't even look at the fallen lumberman, and they both walk out the door. And Veronica, you're looking at the dealer who's looking at the two walk away, and he turns towards you and goes, "I hate when he comes in here." And he starts cleaning the cards up and the chips left over.
Oh yeah, it's definitely him doing all that and not you, huh?
He kind of just doesn't say anything.
I
Kendall,
get
next
it.
time you
They're in
should make a move.
charge. They get the run of the place.
Well,
Do you think I can?
what do you
should
think?
use that
Did,
mage
did
hand
I
thing.
did I get doddering good enough?
Yes.
All right, great.
All right, so
You
for
did real good.
all your
You're a
role playing at this point, each of you give yourself an extra hero point.
Ooh.
Hooray!
So you notice that only the half orc there is. Yeah, you should have two. Is kind of like he rolls the body over so that it's on its back. He's the only one attending to it, and he's kneeling down and he's looking it over and goes, "That's a shame."
Is he okay? No, is he dead?
Uh, he looks up at you and he's like, he's gone.
Oh no!
Hmm.
What happened to the
So
poor lad?
Does it look?
you can roll like medicine on if you're looking at the corpse.
Okay.
I'll leave that to the
Not
experts.
great, but I'll roll it.
Not
Wow,
the
two
best, but-
15s. Okay. Anyone else? Your
I don't
team?
know. I should do that. I'm actually sort of good at this. If I can remember where my freaking
I think I'm done.
numbers are. Nope,
Oh.
never mind.
So Veronica, you're looking at it going, some
Actually,
animal did that, and then that's it. Longbot. So you're the highest. So you notice that one of the claw marks is kind of going all the way down. Ooh, that's a very good one for Bragg. We'll get to your critical and what you see in a moment. But Longbot, you notice with there is kind of a claw ripped off in one of the claw marks going down the body.
Oh,
You mean a talon off the end of a finger?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, not a whole hand.
No.
Okay.
oh
That'd be
here,
awkward.
Let me see that. And can I
I'll-
do a? Can I do an
Bragg.
Arcana?
So Bragg, from your critical roll there,
Look at
you realize these claw marks are that from a werewolf.
Oh, bloody hell!
You know exactly what attacked this person. You could tell right away from that roll.
This is werewolf.
The
Of course, the lump.
owner
Werewolf?
stands up.
That attacked your village and plagued it for a while when you were a kid.
You throw enough of people out of a bar, and you know what? When one of them turns into a big shaggy wolf man, you tend to remember it.
Understandable.
So the orc owner stands up and he's like, shh, there's no people in here. We've had
So there are.
some rumblings of attacks for a while now with some of the lumbermen workers in this city. But, of course, a lot of them push it off as a bear attack. No success in finding this quote-unquote bear. But as you can see from this, even I know that is no bear. And he points at the body.
Is it a reward?
There was a job board post about this some time
Real
ago.
quick.
So this one will be quest list 2, Trapping Wolf. This opens up another tangent since you came into Mara a little early, but that's okay. Pathways are my game. So, what do you want to do?
Well, we also want to find someone named Barless, right?
Not good with names.
Let's see. There's a person named Serthanthia who approached the Lumber Consortium agents for aid in tracking Barless, who is missing. But they have been
There
unhelpful.
it is.
She's looking for help finding Barless. And she's offering a silver longsword as a reward. That silver longsword could go well with killing it, using to kill a wolf. That's,
Right.
silver.
So,
Good thing he's dead, otherwise he might turn. Oh, it's transfer.
Is that
you
how it
ask the owner about her?
Yeah, Serthana, sure.
Okay.
I
So,
would be more inclined to ask the barmaid as she came to serve our table.
Okay.
But if she didn't know, then I would have asked around.
So, the owner does know her, and he does know about the job board quest. And he says Marlis has been missing for some time, yes, and she's hoping that someone from here would do a search for him, but nobody has given any hopes for that. If you are looking to help, she will be in here in the morning to help sort of open the gambling establishment up. So if you come here in the morning, you will be able to catch her. I usually arrive during the evening times, so
What time is it now?
it is about you think about 2 in the morning ish, a little past that.
Okay. Well, we can go outside and try and look around for this werewolf now, or we could try and deal with this barless thing and come back with a silver longsword.
Well, maybe we can figure out. Let's follow the trail of blood, and we'll see where the attack happened. And maybe by the time that we get to the werewolf, he won't be a werewolf anymore.
That's true.
Well,
however,
werewolves
that means that you might be the one guy. How much damage can you do? Over, I know you got that wonderful needle darts that does silver damage that you're probably thinking you're going to rely on. But if you're the only one who's able to damage it,
Yeah, that's fair. But what I'm thinking is that werewolves don't always know that they're doing the wrong thing.
True, but he could always just black out during a fight and transform. I don't know why I'm going on.
It's not a bad idea. If we can track, if we can track it to where it lives, then we can kill it. It's like a vampire. It's been up all night running around.
Right.
Wolf goes back to bed and goes, "Oh, I'm tired. It's the morning. What have I been doing all night?" He goes to bed and we kill him in the middle of the day.
There's also something to be said for the fact that we need to sleep and prepare as well.
Well, there's that.
Okay.
Yeah, but if we track it now, I mean, it'll probably be easier to track in the morning.
I can see in the dark.
For those that can't see in the dark.
Who can't see in the dark?
It can't hurt us to track it a little ways, and if it goes off into the deep woods, we stop. If it goes into the middle of town, we keep going. I'm sure the street the streets are well lit at this time of night. We've got to go. I mean, unless they've got rooms up here at this place, we've got to go find another inlet.
And what if it leads to finding some naked human in a ditch?
How revolting!
What if it leads to 12 humans naked in a ditch?
That's even more revolting.
As you're talking,
you
hear a and the head of the lumberman rolls towards your feet. As you see, the owner has cut off his head with a silver axe.
Oh.
Oh, he was already dead. They don't come back from the dead.
He pulls the axe out and kind of sheaths it, and he's like, I've seen some stuff in my day, and I'm not taking any chances.
So
fine.
Very pragmatic.
Any idea where we can get one of those axes?
You gotta fight a lot of people, and certain things you gotta do. Well, lots of killing.
Or I can find a blacksmith and pay him to make a silver axe, but
Didn't know you were an axe guy.
I don't want it, but I figure Bragg might find some use in something like that.
It's his favorite of all body sprays.
I'd rather grab some low grade silver and slap it on whatever this guy's weapon is.
That's true too. The axe part is not really relevant. Oh, what if I got some silver silverware.
I know where
I
you're
know
going
where
with
this is
this.
going.
Yeah, yeah.
Most silverware is silver. That's why it's called silverware.
I think that's a fantastic idea. Do you know of any shops open at 2 a.m. that sell silverware?
We're looking for the late night Costco.
I mean, Pangle's not really thinking about what time it is. He's just like, why aren't they open? What the hell?
You never open 24 hours a day. Except for that
Just
one.
because they're
Exceptions matter, but that was just one time.
That was just when I was experimenting with
And it was a huge failure.
It was.
It failed terribly.
Yeah.
Make excuses.
Which
Anyhow.
one of you? Which one of you
You're
is?
gonna bleach him.
Which one of you is more acute to smell senses?
I've got a 30-foot smell, so probably me, unless someone else has that.
Oh no! If you got a sense that specifically smells something related, you're the man.
Yep.
I don't
Okay.
think my brat has
Since you have an acute smell, can you give me a perception roll at +6?
any. Ooh.
I'll do that. I will do. Sorry about that. That's my mom texting me. Yeah, I will make it a hidden roll. I will do that. I will add a +6 to it. And
You could smell a
No idea what that is.
combination. You can smell a combination of blood and wolf hair nearby.
Guys, it's close,
Oh,
Of course it is.
and I
How
mean like
close?
within 30 feet.
oh.
Weapons out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Going for the holy symbol.
Cast invisibility on.
I don't want to go to jail for this.
Can I? How many of us can I cast invisibility on before this starts?
What does it say?
It's just a scroll, so it's 2 actions.
Is
Probably
it,
have like
is it sustained?
No.
Everybody roll initiative. You're still in the gambling building, but roll initiative.
I look at Brad. Take the axe.
Okay.
I can. Can I take? Well, I mean, will he hand over the axe?
You
So he
can
still
tell
I
that
can't like just take it from the dude.
no,
You
he's
could.
actually armed himself, as you can hear something on top of the roof.
Oh well, that's pleasant.
And
So
all
there's
of
no way to
you,
climb on the
all
roof
of you,
quickly.
all of you now can hear a loud howl on the rooftop.
Quiet and get under the tables.
So just picture yourself inside the gambling building as you are right now. You're kind of like just inside the entranceway.
So I'm going to step to the door, grab the door, pull it open so that the door's between me and the open doorway.
We'll make this the shitty door, okay? So my artwork is on there.
That's fine. So I'll stand behind the door, say if this is the entrance, and I'll lean around the entrance and I'll yell out, "Holes open!"
Uh-oh.
And I'll hold the door. Then I'll lean back here and I'll take cover behind the door.
So you hear something leap from the rooftop. All of you can take your positions before this thing leaps to the ground, because it's going first.
I know what I'm about.
Okay, so you can arm yourselves, prepare, all that fun crap.
Pangle is going to use barrier shield and get full cover.
Okay.
Oofers. That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good.
Longmont, since you're looking out, peeking around the corner, you see that this thing has a battle axe.
It's got a battle axe.
Huh.
It's pretty good.
Fancy.
I'm just
I
gonna
mean,
So it runs
recall my
in.
familiar.
Yeah. I'll get that
Oh,
up for you.
I thought the door was here.
That's the door area there. So if you have any actions there,
Oh.
you can like basically do them now if you were holding an action.
Okay. I wanted to stand in front of the door. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like in
That
the
shitty drawing is just basically like the doorway.
Okay,
So,
that's the doorway. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stand here.
So any of you were
I don't have any
holding
ready
an
actions, so I'll
action?
just be ready.
Or
Yeah, hang on. Gotta do the thing.
do the thing with the thing. Not bad.
And I had a Alchemist Fire ready, so I'd like to hit him before he gets within splash range of Bragg, which is basically there. So,
Yeah.
hang on.
I will do the same, actually.
can I needle darts?
Yeah, if you so 25 hits. And this is fire.
It's 2 act.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
21 fire plus 2 persistent.
Okay.
Bah! I'm gonna hero point that.
Much better.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. That would be almost a crit
yeah.
too. Okay.
You probably would want to, cause if you'd you could have had your skull explode.
I mean, that would probably be interesting.
You killed with those 2 attacks.
What?
You
And it's dead
outright
already.
you outright just like blow them up. And then you're kind of like putting out the fire in the front there, and you're kind of stopping out. Sorry about that. It's okay. It's only fire.
What?
So, but yeah,
You're
those
dead.
two
werewolf.
those 2 fire attacks destroyed him.
Nice. Good work,
Yeah. You just waited for him to come in and and fired it up. Okay, so let me do experience for that.
Nice.
You get experience for the
Just turns into a
quest,
fine mist.
and you also get experience for killing it.
Huh.
Neato.
Does he turn back into a person?
He's burnt to shit, so whatever it was, a person is now charred.
Well, now we don't know who it was.
We never were
I
going to know.
checked through his burnt up clothing to see if there's any remnants in, leather pouch. Might have some kind of something to identify the guy.
So it looks like through your investigation that this too was a lumber worker, just from partial clothing that isn't burnt to shit.
Oh, he's got his flannel.
Yeah.
His state-issued flannel.
So I
his little beanie.
I don't think this is him. I think this is a guy who got bit.
So I have a
Yeah.
suggestion. If there's a town and it's full of werewolves, and we just killed a werewolf, and we're new in town, and other werewolves find out about it, that could be bad.
I didn't.
Well, that's if they're like willingly werewolves.
I must have
They're
missed.
like like a pack.
Who told us? Where did we find out that the town was an organized group of werewolves running the town?
I mean, Pingle is jumping to conclusions.
Oh, okay. Because all we've heard is the logging operation is in trouble because it's been attacked by werewolves.
Okay, so Longmont, go to Whisper for some information. Okay, so You're looking at the corpse that's beheaded, and you're examining the werewolf which you just like incinerated. So
Yep.
you kind of like look at it, and from your werewolf lore that you know of, you've killed the main werewolf. So there was only one. You're kind of matching it up with the claw marks and everything. If there were more of these, well, the whole fucking town would be turning into werewolves. So I'm just
Got it.
letting you know that it's only one.
Okay, so we got the pop-up.
You killed the fucker.
The
That's
Big
it.
Daddy. Okay. All right,
So
cool.
that quest is over. I have already removed it, and you got the experience.
All right, sweet.
Yep.
You have 5 free races, and then there's another 5 you can buy.
All right.
Okay.
Turns out you're going to be turning into a werewolf.
What?
No, I'm just joking.
I mean, that
Screwed
might be an
everyone.
interesting new life experience.
Oh, shit.
We got the chief werewolf here. If you look at the clause, blah blah blah, and I go into a long, boring explanation of how I know that this guy was the guy who made this guy, and he's the top guy. There's no other werewolves. We're good.
What?
There's probably no other werewolves. This is a top werewolf. So we killed him, and all the werewolves he made.
Wow, that was...
the curse is gone for them if he made others.
Wow.
Is that how it works?
I don't know,
Very
but
embarrassing.
that's what I think it happened.
Well, if you want more, I could fabricate the whole city, and you just TPK now. I mean,
I don't know.
Does that sound
After
real?
that one werewolf, I think we could take like 50 werewolves now. I'm just saying. Choke point, kill 50 werewolves. I think we'd be good.
building you fight them in.
Yeah, exactly. Easy.
I would like to say that I do not tempt the DM.
No.
Yeah.
You know, I got enough. Yeah.
All of you can rest now. Just have to see.
Can we? Or do we have a loser to fleece?
We have many things to do. Sleep would be one of them, so that any spellcasters could redo their spell lists to be more appropriate to the tasks at hand for tomorrow.
Is there anything particular you would like me to have available?
However, if you'd like to roam the town alone at night, Pingle, I'm tired. It's 3 a.m. We just killed a werewolf. I want to go to bed.
Pingle's like, I'm not tired at all. And then he like passes out on the floor.
So
How would I
I actually have manacles, so we're gonna manacle the kobold and drag him with us. He'll wake up manacled with a rag in his mouth.
And muzzle.
So, hang on. There is actually something you find on the werewolf as well. So give me a moment.
Ooh. I like finding things.
Boss werewolf number 1. It's on a dog tag.
Yeah. I'll just gotta grab it.
I gotta go grab a drink.
1 second.
He's got a dog collar with the name Rex on it. That's how I knew he was the alpha.
It's a pretty good way to do it.
Would you like me to prepare some camouflage dye for today?
I don't think
Well-
I'd say no.
The way I see it, we got 2 things. One is a missing persons. We're going to talk to that girl and about the missing persons. 2, we got something that's not on the quest board. Oh, okay. Three agendas. We want to go shopping.
Yes. Yeah, 'cause
The last agenda is not on a quest board, but that's
There's been a lot of undead in this campaign, so we could face vampires.
let's sow the seeds. Let's start sowing the seeds here in this place, which is ripe for takeover. And it looks to me like, I don't know, we should take a day or two to scope it out. Sow some seeds of dissent, come back and pluck the right fruit at the right time. But it looks to me already, if I'm not mistaken, that there's really one head on this snake that needs to go, and the other one can be negotiated with, and this could be a satellite town for us that could work very well.
There is a weapon in your stash that you picked up from the corpse of the wolf.
Okay. If we're not going to be doing a lot of combat in the
Oh,
next
neat.
day, the camouflage die lets you sneak without cover or concealment for 10 minutes.
That's nice.
And then I have Spiderfoot Brew, which gives you a 15-foot climb speed.
That's also nice.
Yeah.
Good for infiltration, both of them.
Yep, that was my thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so gotta put the markets up there. By the way, if you're resting now, you can all just long rest, or if you're, you have to wait for the gambling place to open up to talk to that NPC anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So we're gonna get a rest.
I'm busy looking at spells and trying to decide what to.
While we're resting, everyone should think about what they would like to do if they had their hands on someone who was a double agent type, spying and betraying on behalf of the king. If they were able to get their hands on an individual like that, what would you like to do to him?
Oh, I have all
I've
types of
got I literally have knowledge, torture, whipping. It's my specialty. So
It's called Bone Shaker.
I have a new poison I'd like to try out.
All right.
I rattle their bones.
all right, so
as well.
morning comes there. Make sure you're all long rested, and you should be able to open the shops there. There are 3 at the top left of the map.
that's why I couldn't see. It's my fucking top. Oh, top left.
Yeah.
I apparently can't.
Nope, let's not target it.
Can you open them? Should be able to.
I can open the common shop and the magic shop, but the other one doesn't open.
Ooh. What does this do? Oh, no, that's not good for me.
Right now?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh. 50,000 gold pieces.
I'll let you shop away here.
Thank you. Ooh, wish I had 1,000 gold.
Reduces the armor's item bonus.
I don't need that. I don't need that.
Ball?
Yeah, ball.
Huck a ball at people.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
You can play dodgeball.
Just ball.
Ball.
Oh, that'd be great. I'd give
Brad,
so many.
you're probably gonna want
poses.
the owlbear claws.
Pingle comes back and he's adjusting his pants and he's like, "So what I miss?"
The shops are open, so everyone's just
Brad
shopping.
be-
Oh, we're shopping.
Yeah. So top
Stuff
left,
fire.
three
I would
three
be a
shops
bully on
for
the
you.
court.
Ooh. Produce flame and burning hands. Those would be fun, but
What's
detect. Ooh, that could be handy. Formula.
Staff of Flame.
Oh yeah.
It's not that great.
I honestly half expected it to be like what they called a gun. I forgot. For a second I forgot guns exist in this, and I was like, oh, that's just a gun. This was just what they're calling guns now.
Pingle
See, if I was
buys a book.
If I was
You can draw now.
It's illustrated.
kind of
Yeah. It's a
How are you
coloring
with
book.
poison,
oh yeah,
L?
well,
Is it a coloring book? No. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be funny as shit.
It's a coloring book. Totally.
So if we have a traitor we're going to torture, how many to put? Does anyone have the cantrip stabilize?
Yes.
Ah, then we
Oh,
can
that's
go to
great.
town.
I should.
Plus, if someone had the quick healing thing, like the quick healing feat, then you could just heal them every 10 minutes instead of every hour. It'd be super
I
quick.
have several tallow bombs.
All right, so
Those do
here's
nice,
the deal.
lovely, persistent damage.
You guys overheard, so you know the deal. But I'll tell you the deal. This guy is our new friend, the kobold. Rather than hire us to try and sabotage the wood business of this town, I convinced him to take residence in the woods to the north of our new town and become our ally. So, in exchange for that, our ally let us know that this guy is a plant who's a double agent working for the king and selling information. So he asked us to get rid of him for him.
I thought he was a kobold.
He is, but he's turned on his own people, and he's turned on that guy who was a member of our guild.
I want to search over the kobold with the detect magic spell going to remove any the message that he might have.
Maybe a weapon or of use.
Yeah.
But I don't know necessarily that we torture him, but we should absolutely get information out of him. I don't know if we can find a way to flip him to our side where we can trust him. But other than that, I'm way more inclined to. I'll leave it to you guys. I'm still pissed off about skis. I don't know what I would do to this guy.
Thomas, I sent your text.
Can I
check it?
As I said, I have several.
Do you guys mind if I take 48 gold out to silver my weapon?
I think you should. I think we're gonna have to start replenishing that stash soon, but
we are.
What if we sold some things?
We put a lot of money into
we can sell the we can sell the five daggers. Where's let me open up
What is that?
Up the thing, and then I'll just transfer them in there. Is that someone typing?
This is the value of the bloodstone and silver pieces.
Yes.
We don't know. We might find a thing someday where we're like, a bloodstone is all we need to summon this elder god to help us. Fuck, I know where there's one.
I'm just wondering why it decided that value to do it that way.
Oh, what is it in? Oh, silver pieces.
It's in
silver.
silver.
Some things are in silver pieces. Yeah, well, that's because a lot of things in this are silver usually, unless you're like I mean, some things aren't, but most things are.
All right, guys. So
I mean, I can't.
We can also
Yeah.
go and do that sabotage mission for the Kobold Chief as a favor for him and as a way to cement our relationship with him. You know, he'd love to see them get a dick in their craw because that's been his family's home, those forests.
Mm.
And so pissed about it. But there's really nothing they can do. We smash and destroy their stuff, they'll rebuild it. I think the better thing to do is kill that obnoxious asshole that was putting his hands all over our girl.
Yeah.
Mm.
Install his number 2 as a puppet with the understanding that he works with us and we take a share of the profits of the business rather than destroy the business. Move the kobolds to our forest, which we've already done. Both places profit, and we profit from both.
We need to make it look like an accident.
Yeah. I don't approve of tree murder, but this plan makes more logical sense.
I'd give us a win than destruction. But if you guys would rather do the destruction, that's quick and easy. We can do that and be out of here in 12 hours.
Oh no, that man needs to die.
Okay.
Yeah.
He touched our girl. He touched our girl. No one puts baby in a corner.
Just sitting there like they do like me.
Does anyone mind if I sell the +1 kukri?
No.
Go
None
ahead.
of us are ever going to
That's
use
35 gold.
Yeah. Let's see what's in here. We'll go over it. I don't think we need. Or do we need the +1 great axe?
Oh. No, I think it's worth more than 2 gold though.
Yeah.
Well,
let's get rid of the crossbow.
It could be.
Let me.
That rune alone is worth at least that much.
Did we pull the rune off?
You
of
gotta
it,
you gotta keep track of how much of what. No, it's still got it. It's just it should be worth more. But remember how much you're selling because it doesn't automatically add money.
Yeah.
So just keep.
Yeah, keep track of that.
So, like, I've sold...
probably might have something to do with the updates there. So just if you sell something, get the money back, just add it to your gold or whatever. It's probably because of the last few updates that Pathfinder has. Yeah.
Emergency disguise. Yeah. We should probably keep that.
Well, I literally just bought those out of the magic item shop.
Yeah.
There's 5 of them. They're a token each. And they're basically, we should each have one so that if we're ever in a spot where, DM says, walking around the corner are 3 Kingsguard, we can just slap and wear a Kingsguard. Or slap and wear a peasant, or whoever it is. Or we can pre-program it because it's, it only takes 1 disguise. But if we're going to be like, all right, we're infiltrating the king's palace, we all need to look like specific people. We can turn it in that way.
All right.
That kind of thing. So it's not a bad thing to have.
Do we need this armor?
I don't.
The buckle and leather stuff? I don't think so.
Yeah.
When we
I wasn't able to wear the buckle stuff because it ruined my my skills.
Let's see. Are we going anywhere where we're going to need snowshoes?
Do we need to get rid of the snowshoes just to clear things up, or is that something that we could kind of keep?
Or we're just looking monetarily.
How much are snowshoes?
I mean, it's 10 gold.
10 gold.
How desperate are we for cash right now?
I mean,
just over 100 gold.
Or if we run into a situation where somebody needs 10 gold, then yeah, sell it. Otherwise, we don't know if we're going to go someplace north. How's this, DM? How many places have snow in your world that we're likely to go to?
Yeah, it's fine.
Really?
Okay, sell them. There we go. That made it easy.
Yeah, it's like, that's clothing, winter.
Don't worry, I'll set it up when you get to somewhere and you're like, snowshoes are the only way to survive this area.
Yeah, it's going to be funny.
Tearaway clothing.
God damn it.
Actually, hold
do we
on
really
to that.
need 3 suits? Do we really need 3 stripper outfits?
Yes.
Tearaway clothing actually is useful because it's a disguise you put on and then you can tear it off. and have other clothes under it.
So yeah,
So
we
for
should have that. We should have that. And if there's ever a time where we want to do a performance and like I need 2 backup singers,
It's just gonna be the
yeah.
KFC Mother's Day thing, but with Pingle.
no, actually, all I can think of
Oh
right
my
now
gosh.
is Buffy once more with feeling when she goes out and starts singing at the end, and Giles sends the 2 girls in to back her up.
Okay.
Yeah, be a Buffy fan.
So I have a question while everyone's finishing shopping. So are you gonna kind of scout the area, the city, the people, or?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
no, we'll spend one. All right, so we're gonna wake up in the morning, have breakfast. Those who want to have a few, we're going to come up with some questions. What do we want to do with the kobold?
Find his connection to the king and kill him.
Okay, there we go. I am going to leave the interrogation to the person most suited for that, and that is actually Elle, because the things Elle will do to him are probably far more insidious and cool.
I
Such
probably
faith in me.
sold like 30 gold worth of stuff, and the gold has gone down 3
Yes,
gold pieces.
we've
So
told you to keep track of it.
You keep track of what you sold so that you could add it manually because it doesn't add it manually.
Yeah,
okay,
it's from the up last few updates. I think that's why
Oh,
it's annoying.
the reason why it probably didn't go, it only went down by 3 was because I've been adding gold.
Oh,
It's because I've been adding gold from the stuff I sold. So don't worry.
where have you been keeping the cobalt overnight this whole time?
In our room,
Okay.
he sleeps with me.
that's so weird. It goes to like I add gold pieces and it removes the gold pieces and then it adds them back in.
You've got to manually add it onto your character sheet and then move it over.
Oh.
Mhm.
It's weird, but
Okay, so yeah, so the great X, the great
Don't
X should
worry.
be worth
Don't worry so
35.
much. Don't worry so
I'll
much
just-
about the gold, silver stuff in the shops. I could always fix that later. Just make sure that you're getting your money back.
I'm actually not.
it's 34. I'll add it.
Okay, from now on, only one person does management of the stash.
Sell everything, you get nothing.
Oh jeez.
How much have you
Like,
lost?
it's not letting me move any gold at all.
Okay, hang on.
I've done it.
Oh, hey, Joe, I think I mentioned this to you once, maybe twice before, but Foundry has this little thing where every once in a while, for no reason of your fault of yours, you have to refresh your browser for things to work.
I've added 30 gold to you, Pingle.
All right. Thank you.
All good.
Okay. I think we've sold just about everything.
So you're done with the shops? The shops are good now?
Yes.
Okay,
Should be.
so I'll get rid of them.
Yeah.
Undefined gives great axe to undefined.
Yep.
Let's all right.
really-
So let's deal with the kobold in the morning because that's an in-house thing we can do in my in-room.
Do we want to?
Then we go out and do the shopping we just did. When we're done shopping, we go and talk to that girl about the next quest.
Oh yeah, finding her husband?
Yes. And then once we find that out, we start tracking the husband. I have Eyes of the City. I can start using that to talk to people in the city to find out. And while we're doing that, we'll also be getting a tour of the city and finding out about the city and maybe finding ways we can undermine that asshole that we want to kill.
Yeah.
I would like
Entertaining
to
enough
take
for-
an article of his.
Hmm?
Article of his.
I'd like to take it of his clothing, so that way I know what he smells like.
Who, the big boss?
No, the guy we're looking for.
The
How are you
missing
going to
husband.
get his clothing?
We
The
that's
missing husband. We can ask the wife.
Yeah,
right.
Oh,
yeah.
We need a sample of his cologne.
Yeah, so some of his dirty, sweaty clothes.
or we just go out to their Well, no, the wash would not smell like anything.
It would smell clean and fresh.
It's his wife. I'm sure she can figure something out.
Oh shit! I was right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Pingle's panty raid.
Oh God! Get your sticks. It's time to poke him.
Of course, we didn't expect them to be man panties, but hey, panties are panties. Pantsu is pantsu.
Yeah.
Oh God, what's that? There's that skit. There's that Monty Python skit. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. You know.
All right. So who's good at investigation here, other than Longmont?
Other than Longmont? In
Let's deal with the kobold first.
I've got a decent perception.
All right. So where are you taking the cobalt
Oh,
to
we take
interrogate him?
Somewhere where people can't hear the screams.
Well, probably outside of town or city
good
would
cop,
do it.
psycho cop.
Yeah.
yes, I'm right here.
You could take him out of the city, just on the outskirts. Probably it'll be less noticeable.
Unless you prefer we do it in the interim.
No, you're right. If there's going to be screams, that should be somewhere else. We don't want to be interfered with, especially with all the laws in this town. Taking it outside the walls would be probably wise.
Good cop, psycho.
Yeah, they
Okay.
probably
Consider
there's no law against torture in the
drug.
town.
Oh, there's a law against murder, but there's not a single one against a lobotomy.
It only if you get caught.
Yeah, or torture. There's nothing against it.
No, there's no particular law against torture.
Nothing against a lobotomy either, so we can have him.
Nothing against.
He's
I
alive.
don't even.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just stick like a screwdriver up his nose and wiggle it around a bit.
Right. Now we're saying all this as we're walking with him blindfolded.
I'm
Nothing
going
to see here.
I just want to, as an intimidation tactic, ask him very gently, do you know how tall you are? I'm going to have to custom make this coffin.
Let me roll that for the charm.
Well, he's probably like 3 foot, 3.5. I think that's like the normal kobold height.
You okay with
Music
pine,
great.
buddy?
22. So he's
So
saying.
that's my usual question: acid or fire?
I'm gonna cast charm on him, and I'm gonna try to get him to be peaceable about it.
Oh, I'm going to say in Faye. Good cop, bad cop. You're the good cop.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll for
Let's see, I got charm,
16.
charitable urge. Oh yeah, he's charmed. Like yeah, just tell us what we need to know, and it'll be all right. You can trust us. She looks like she's gonna melt your face off, but
Eagle can trust you. Can trust you. Can trust only you. You're the only
So,
yeah, I'll get you out of here, man. I'll get you out of here. You just tell us everything we want to know.
he's very, yeah, he's very warming up to you more than anyone else. And you get him outside the city because, loose ears, which I'm pretty sure you're planning. And he's like, what do you want to know? What do you want to know? And he even pulls his hood down near, out of the city, so it doesn't matter. He's happy, smiling,
All right. So you're gonna tell us Do you know what the king's plan is? What's he really doing?
King.
He's just paying you. Okay, what's he paying you to do?
Oh, it's not the king that's paying me. It's the brothers that are paying me.
Okay. Oh, good to know. Okay. Where do they pay you?
Oh, they pay me anytime I come into the city there. They give me a little bit of this. And he pulls out like a pouch and there's like 25 gold in there. And he's like, not much last time, but I take anything I can get, and I squeal, and I seriously claw, and make sure that those that are interfering with the city are, arrested and so forth. It's been actually quite fun.
Huh. Longmont, what do you think?
Then he says the king comes here not too often, but I think he just comes to check things over, see how things are with the lumber.
What's his relation to the brothers?
Oh, he makes sure that the lumber is spread out, going to all over the world there, and it's been a big business, and it generates a lot of money for the king. Not only for the king, but the brothers, of course, who started it all.
How do the brothers get along?
Oh, they are very tight knit. They run the city there. I mean, one's more tougher and brutish than the other, but the other is not. Yeah, also been known to have some rage in him and kill people who fuss up or threaten anything they do in the city.
Hmm.
Is there a sheriff?
It's a shame what
Constable? Mayor?
it's a sh- and he just keeps like rambling. He's like, it's a shame what they've recently been doing to the lumber, though, or turning it all black and all. Looks weird.
Oh,
Black.
uh-oh.
Turning lumber black?
Yeah. I don't go to the lumber mill off there where they're making it, but yeah, it just what was it? Last week I saw that the shipments going out. There was streaks of black in the lumber, like it was rotting. Never seen lumber like that before.
Can I put a drop of the ooze I collected on a branch?
Yeah.
I will do that.
I mean, he's cooperating at the moment.
Yep.
I'm doing it on a branch, not on him.
Oh yeah, of course.
This is a show and tell, if you will.
He's like, yeah, like that, and he's pointing at the branch, like that color exactly.
Huh.
Oh, shit.
Yes, this I figured out is definitely an ingredient in the corpse blood, but far, far stronger. If I were to pour just a tiny bit in his mouth, he would instantly die and come back as something.
Yeah, so they're infusing the wood as a way or means to smuggle it out.
Mhm.
Or B, they're infusing it into the wood so that it's somehow infused into building materials and whatever the build
Barrels.
or built thing is.
Food storage.
Food
Can you
storage.
imagine what would happen if? Can you imagine what would happen if they burned it? Like the smoke that would be generated off that.
Yep.
That would kill so many people.
Fuck.
Bring back so many people.
When did we become heroes?
Yeah,
Self-preservation. We don't need to live in a world of corpses.
so the cobalt is just rambling on about, oh, I walked here, I like walking, I like birds, blah blah blah, I like killing people, and then out of the blue, he pulls out a vial of corpse blood, which you all fucking gasp at. He's like, I never figured out what this is, but I picked it off of one of the brothers the one day, and because it just looked different. and he looks at it, and he kind of like he's about to like pull the top off and drink it, like he's been entranced all of a sudden.
I'm gonna.
Can I immediately
use
grab his neck?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna use telekinetic hand to grab it. Like
You can grab it. I'm grabbing his neck. You can't
Yeah.
swallow. It can't go down his throat.
Two-pronged attack. If you miss, he grabs the throat. If he misses, you grab the vial. Go.
So grab his neck, and then one of you grabs a vial, and then he's kind of like, oh, what was I doing? Oh, hello, and he's kind of looking up as you're grabbing his neck.
Okay. And I float the vial over to L. I'm like, test
A
this.
resident corpse blood expert.
It's definitely corpse blood. I will add it to the collection.
Yeah.
You're
I
collecting.
already have a collection. It's really.
I thought you were destroying what we gave you.
I
I just
don't
keep
currently
in
have
these
any.
jars.
Okay.
Most of what we found has only been small samples. We haven't had a full vial for me to test yet.
All right.
That's a good
Now, I need you to come up with some way for us to neutralize this shit. So, I mean, the best thing we could do right now is burn this whole fucking shit to the ground, burn the entire mill to the ground. But Bragg had a good point. That smoke goes the wrong direction. We suddenly have either a town full of zombies, or it goes out into the forest and we've got zombie squirrels. Either one is bad. Either let's find some way to find like a low grade acid in vast quantities here, or some way to something we can use as a neutralizer, like something we can splash on the wood so that when we burn it, the smoke doesn't go up, or the ashes don't fly, or the poison doesn't spread. Anything.
Okay. Thomas, can you go into Whisper for a moment? This will go into your scouting. So I'm just gonna, because we're reaching 9 o'clock, so I want to quicken it up a bit. Alright, so we'll finish off the cobalt thing in a second.
Sure. If these side things are ever anything that I'm just going to immediately tell the group, then you can just do it.
Yeah. So, in your scouting, which happens after the whole cobalt thing, you find a headquarters scouting it from. I'm just reading here. This one's covered by many guards, so it is most likely where the brothers are. The Temple of Lumdi. You scout that place a bit, and you realize that it's kind of like a bank for the brothers. And the Creed Manor, you figure, is where the Creed brothers would sleep and all, you figure. So they kind of bounce all three areas, you would assume.
Which means if they have routines, they have regular routes between where they walk. Like, one of the brothers prefers to use this gate at noon when he goes home for lunch, but this one always goes through this one at night when he goes to the whorehouse or the gambling place, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So, just looking quickly here. The temple is 2 floors. The headquarters is where much of the lumber production happens. And as you're kind of like scouting, you're in disguise so the brothers don't see you or whatever, you do your best. You can get that famous whiff from that smoke previously. So they're cooking something in there.
At the manor or
In the consortium, which is, I just gotta quickly.
northwest?
So temple's here.
Yep, I got northwest. I got the temple and northwest consortium headquarters.
Wood mill.
Okay.
Manor.
So I'm smelling the familiar smell of the drug.
Yeah, because you remember when the coffin burnt from long ago, it flips back to you that stink that came off of it.
All right. So one of my investigator abilities, it's not even an investigator one, it's a skill feat. I've got, it basically allows me to set up, but I've got multiple things now. Let me read them all.
Well, you could go back to general because I don't want to keep them all waiting. But I told you the brunt of it.
Yep.
For story's sakes, the sabotage area I'm kind of still hinting at because it's like part of what's happening. There is another pathway, but I'm going to be honest, it's not one that's going to favor you guys too much.
These guys are too high level because I was thinking about watching them for a few days, finding a routine, catching them off guards when they're alone and drunk and at night and ambushing them.
Yeah.
If they're too high level, then fuck that. We'll come back.
Well, yeah, I just like it's again. I don't like telling players what to do, but I'm just hinting at stuff. Okay. Okay. Go over your skills. You were gonna say.
Oh yeah. Well, like I got Underworld Investigator, which allows me to work within the criminal element. But I've also got Eyes of the City, which allows me to track people by using the help of locals. So, like whether it's the general public or the underground, I've got ways of tracking people through the town. So I want to use that while we're here to just track these two guys. So, like, as we're walking around town, all the little things you told me, I'm also stepping into the various stores, talking to the various people, and using these skills where I'm tracking them. I can track them, Eyes of the City. So it's, does he ever come in here? How often does he do that? Where does he like to eat every day? So when I go by this gate, I'll talk to the guards, and he comes through here every day. Oh, only on Mondays. Okay, and I use that to discover the two of them their routine.
Okay, so
guys, when I went by here up in the northwest, you see where I'm pinging the consortium headquarters. I caught a whiff of the poison, the same smell we had when we've smelled it burning a few times. They're either cooking it or something, but they're either manufacturing it or making something up in there. The two brothers will frequent the temple as well, and they spend their nights sleeping here.
Okay.
At Creed Manor, obviously, that's where they live. So I've been setting up a network, talking to various people, trying to figure out their routines to see if there's a way to get one of them alone. Like, this guy always uses this gate and walks this road when he goes to the gambling, and he always gambles on Mondays. I don't know, something like that. See if there's some kind of pattern.
Veronica,
Yes.
roll arcane for me.
Oh no.
Hey.
Brother.
Roll it again. Roll it again. You're a point because we're near the end here. Okay, that's better. That's
honestly
fine.
very good for me.
You notice, like, as you're talking to Cobalt and all this shit's going down, you notice on the right hand, the middle index finger, the Cobalt is wearing a strange ring that you're getting vibes of magic off of. It is it is a control ring of some kind that someone's put on him.
Oh.
Cut off his finger.
First of all, cut off his finger.
I can agree with that.
I cast detect magic to look him over. How did I miss that?
Okay, so you're cutting. What are you doing, Veronica? Cutting his finger off?
I'm going for the finger.
All right. So
what
are you pulling it off?
I cast charitable urge on the kobold. He wants to give her his finger.
Just take the ring, not the finger.
Yeah, right, charitable urge.
Veronica, you pull off the ring from the kobold, and he kind of snaps out of this trance, and you feel the magic kind of break as soon as that ring comes off his finger. And the kobold's like, "Who are you?" what's going on? He's kind of like snapped out of the whole thing. Like, it even, I mean, he's still under the charm, but he's kind of weirded out by all of you staring at him right now.
I just,
Mm.
since I have it out, I will use my sword if there is any kind of carving in this ring to just destroy that.
Wait. Pingle,
No.
no, let me look at it.
Fine.
I'm gonna whisper to Veronica and be like, let him see the ring. Maybe he'll get interested. Keep him from bleaching.
You're so smart, Bragg. Yeah, he gets the ring.
So
Yeah, go.
Pingle does not actually hold it in his hands. He's
Mhm.
moving it around with telekinetic hand, and he's just getting the best look at it that he can with the detect magic spell.
You, with the detect magic, roll your arcane and roll me a +6. Because that detect magic will help you.
While he's doing that, I'm going to say to the kobold and draconic, what's the last thing you remember?
Well, I was coming in the city.
Oh,
Re-roll that.
I'm gonna re-roll it. Oh, Jesus. There should be a hero point button.
Right click on the result there, and there should be the option to do it.
Really?
I think that. There you go.
Wow, what a turnaround.
Okay, we'll get to you.
We're
gonna finish.
opposite.
We're
The
gonna
dichotomy of men.
So, last thing I remember was I had come to the city because me and this other kobold we're gonna call the leader Joe, just for the fuck of it. I hate naming everybody,
Anything.
you know, Joe Johnson. There you go, Joe Johnson, the kobold. And we got jumped, and that's the last thing that I remember until this very moment.
You both got
Good
jumped.
news.
You both got jumped.
Yes. We usually disguise ourselves among the city because we don't want to be seen.
You and the leader.
No, it wasn't a leader. It was just him, and he just says some other kobold. It wasn't Joe.
All right. We need to.
All right, we got to get a message to the other guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Piggle. Looking at the ring, you notice that there is a symbol on it of a necromantic sort.
Neato.
What can I determine is the nature of the ring itself? What does it do?
It controls the victim by thought, you would guess. Command, you say, do this, do that. It had to be made, but as soon as it is removed from the finger, it severs the magic. But the owner cannot remove it themselves no matter how much they try. Even if they try and cut their own finger off, they don't know. They just think the ring's cool and it's like my precious to them. If that makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so this guy was 100% innocent. So,
Cursed ring. Is it gold?
Its magic is gone. It just feels like a normal ring now.
Yeah, but what's it made of?
Silver.
It's a nice enough ring that you could probably re-enchant it.
Yeah.
I could probably give it a different effect.
Right. So I'm going to write a short note explaining the situation and Pingle's results in Draconic. I'm going to give it to this kobold. I'm going to tell him your people are packing up from their camp to move. They left. He left yesterday to start. Go to your leader, hand him this note, explain him the situation and what happened to you. Beg his forgiveness because it wasn't your fault. And then let him know he needs to check Joe Johnson for a ring like yours.
Why doesn't he just check all the kobolds for rings?
Yeah,
every single one of them. but Joe Johnson first.
Oh yeah.
All right. So he's like, he looks at all of you. He's kind of like, friends are good to have. I will do that. And then you see him kind of go, and just to make it fun, we'll have a Cobalt Pegasus come down, pick him up, and fly him back over to where he's supposed to go. Da 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 da, and never-ending story music starts playing. Okay.
Wait. So, does that mean it's like a luck dragon that's taking him away?
Yeah,
Because that
it's
would
not.
be like a kobold unicorn.
But it's an
Yeah,
Erd.
yeah.
Kobold is called an Erd.
Okay. So after that, you're going to scout the city for a week just to get all that information that you laid out, and then
Hmm.
you get a
Oh, we're looking
cobalt.
for that dude's husband. That ladies.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that next session because that'll be a good way to start it.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay.
cobalt comes back there, and we'll say that he's in disguise, and he slips you a note, and you kind of open it up as the cobalt kind of leaves from your sight there, and basically the cobalts are in Etran. There were 12 cobalts that were slain with the rings on them. The leader was not one of them,
Wait,
and
why would they be slain?
Probably
uh,
because they don't let you. Yeah, they probably resisted.
Oh no.
yeah.
That is a shame.
This was before they reached Etran, so no spies got into Etran. So the note kind of reiterates that, so you can breathe a sigh of relief because there was that possibility.
Pingle,
And the Cobalt actually
Hey, I call him back.
leaves. No, he's not going anywhere yet. This
the
all
box.
comes with a special chest of sort of good faith with the note. So kind of like just to ensure that you have friends in kobolds now.
Oh,
All right. Well, I'm gonna
That
send him,
cries inside.
pretty, shiny.
I'm gonna send him back. I'm gonna say, Pingle, I need that ring. So I'm gonna send him back with the now defunct non-magic ring.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This one's going to the sheriff.
Aye.
Okay.
Note saying,
Pingle.
sheriff explains everything that these rings do. It explains the kobolds and how the relationship that we're friendly. It instructs him to talk to the leader of the kobolds who can identify these rings in their various forms, and that all newcomers to the town, anybody in the town now, and all newcomers need to be searched for a similar ring
Okay.
now, immediately, and from this day going forth.
So you now
boy.
have, including the leader, you now have 10 Cobalt Thieves Guild members in your town.
Woo!
Neat.
And they have their own sovereign piece of woods to
Yeah.
rule over and populate as they wish.
I mean, yeah, they
and
where the teenagers were, they could take that over and kill the bear and make a rug out of it.
Pingle.
I'm
Pingle
so
sent
proud of them.
with the note. It also had a map, including where he has set up large wind chimes. And that if the kobolds see fit to set up other things to scare away intruders, that would be much appreciated.
All right.
Oh, the kobolds are going to be extremely well funded, and there's going to be a forestry program to surround our entire town with a nice thick forest filled with kobolds and their various traps and triggers.
Oh yeah.
You won't even. No. You thought Tucker's kobolds were nasty.
Etrin's kobolds will be worse.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So wrapping it up there, we're going to go favorite moments of the night. We'll start with Bragg. There are a few that Bragg had, but I'll let him go.
My favorite was vaporizing that werewolf. That shit was lit.
Oh my god.
That was cool. Al, what about you?
Pingle getting all defensive over Veronica.
Yeah, that was
Total distraction.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Longmont, what about you?
Um, the way it played out with the kobolds, that there was the option of, rather than them fruitlessly trying to, the sabotage, which would only last so long, kind of blah blah. Getting them, it's always nice to get new friends.
Yeah.
It's
Uh,
true.
I will say out of game that what most players PCs probably would have do, or they would have killed the kobolds, would have led to bad consequences. Just saying. So there was that pathway tangent as well. Because I'm just thinking like some of the 5e players in the past, like, go, the kobolds are bad, kill them. No. Okay. Going down the list. Pingle.
I don't know. I had a lot of fun. That's pretty much it.
All right.
I feel
You
like
always
The whole thing.
I feel like with Pathfinder, a lot of the role play is very much on the sheet,
Yeah.
and that's not necessarily a bad thing for everybody. But I like to, I like to kind of embody the character sometimes.
Yeah.
No, it's awesome.
Yeah. Veronica, what about you?
Oh gosh, watching a werewolf melt was hilarious. But
yeah.
every time we're really working together and planning, and every time that Longmont asks, "When did we become heroes?" The answer is Skis did this.
Yeah.
He turned us into heroes for his own sake,
There you go.
on accident.
My favorite moments are how Veronica interacted with her one Creed brother. That was funny as hell. And he's like, "I'm the uncle. Watch what you're doing." I love that whole interaction. I love how the path tangent changed now because he made friends with the Cobalt and set up a place, which leads to taking over Etran. Pretty much, that was an option that I had planned, and that is actually now playing into having Cobalt friends. So if you didn't control Etran, and would have moved on, that maybe wouldn't have happened in this pathway, but now it has. Very awesome. I love how you deal with the so-called traitors, Cobalt. You didn't kill them. You figured out what was going on instead of just like outright torching him or whatever. And discovering the ring, that was amazing because that could have gone another way. Like all these different pathways, they're there. It's just amazing that you guys are going down these different pathways, and that's what I love about my homebrew games. There's lots of different pathways that change the complexity of the story, change some NPCs perhaps. The werewolf thing was fucking hilarious. It's like, comes in, gets killed.
I'm the big bad boof.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I had to roll for the NPC, the orc. He chopped off the head, and all you hear is, oh, there were a lot of good highlights tonight. There one battle, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Lots of really good role playing moments, and you playing out the story really well. There was some parts that were even you skipped because you went directly to Mara. It activated the pathways for there. There were two other sort of encounter areas that are now avoided, and getting things along. So that's great. That's what I like to see.
I did prepare for torture, by the way. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
I
was
got the
absolutely
spells
prepared
set
for it.
up for this.
yeah,
I was ready.
yeah. Well, we'll
I was
see.
had
prepared.
all sorts of stuff prepared for it.
The introduction of the creeds was really good. I actually had to roll to see if those NPCs would show up, and funny enough, they did. So you met these guys early. So
That their introduction will be better.
yeah, yeah, lots of good character story driven moments there. I absolutely love how Veronica distracted the one. That was funny as hell.
As for action, everybody likes action. It's one of the fun things, and there's people who, for them, it's all about the action. All they want to do is get from combat to combat, as we remember from your previous game.
Oh God, as
I am.
well that worked out.
I have not only. I personally enjoy it, and I've found when I DM, if you have the right group, you can have 2-3 sessions in a row without a single combat. Sometimes without a single dice roll. And if it's done right, nobody even notices that they didn't have a combat or a dice roll because they were just role playing through everything. And that can be really a lot of fun when you get that synergy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
those are the best games.
yeah, I mean, you still there is lots of combat here, but you guys are handling a lot of that well. Like, I still go back to that abandoned town and how you handled the bloody carriage, and like that could have went
Yeah.
sideways. The whole thing with bringing down an underground cavern still makes me laugh. It's like, oops. I still remember though with the dogs and how they transform. You go, maybe we should let them out of the cage and they could fight the bad guys, and everyone else like.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go back in the other videos and see that, but like these are the things that I remember, and it's funny as hell.
Mm.
All right, guys, good game. We'll do it all again next Wednesday there, and having a
Wednesday?
blast. Tuesday, sorry. Yeah, Tuesday. uh, yeah, that's what my job does to me. It's like ugh, scatters the brain a bit. But no, there's only been one character death so far. Unfortunately, that was bad. Just bad rolling in the skis.
Mm.
Otherwise, he'd still be alive. I hope his brother comes back in the future, right? So he'll be named Skaz or something, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Goose.
Nobody can replace skis.
No.
any
Skis.
any standout moments from this campaign that you remember so far for each of your characters? Skis dead or otherwise?
God.
Yeah.
There's been a lot.
Mm.
Well, for me
I don't.
so far, I think it's when he brought down that whole cavern of bandits. That just came out of nowhere. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
It's always
Um,
fun when it works out that way.
And not as chaotic as Mondays, though. The Mondays group, holy shoot.
Success.
The fact that you got Etran under your control now, that was hilarious. Like how that worked out. So you have kind of a headquarters in a way.
yeah, that's gotta be my favorite. Is that we established not just not some warehouse where we hang out, but an entire community.
Yeah, I mean, you still have your player hideout, but like, I don't think you'll go back there anytime soon.
No.
A busted out warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, there's been a lot of good moments there. I like the throne chair and how you figured out how the trap worked to open up that illusionary wall. I was in Lord Nar's estate.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I like how you handled the stone itself. So I guess break it apart. We'll just pretend it's still there.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, We'll do it all next week there, and have a good rest of your week there, and yeah, we'll continue the party next week.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Right.
and
Great.
yeah. Oh, Beverly Hills Cop 4, I believe, comes out tomorrow on Netflix. If any of you are fans, I want to see it, so I'll be watching that.
Oh yeah, I'll watch it too. What is it?
Yeah.
Beverly
It
Hills
looks
Cop 4?
way better than the third movie. Third movie, I wasted time going to the theater for. That was awful. That one. That was just the first two were great. The first one
I
too.
don't think I ever even saw 3.
Third one of what? Sorry, I was spacing out.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Oh.
Yeah, the third one you could just skip over. You can watch the first two and then this new one. This new one looks really good. Like it's
Well, they
trailer
brought
wise.
everything back from the first two movies.
Yeah, I know. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're
But-
talking about Beverly Hills Chihuahua, yeah, I've seen those too.
Oh.
They even brought back Serge.
Yeah, Savage.
Does
Oh, Mel, it's so good to see you.
Well, I still remember in the first movie where that scene where Axel Foley throws the guy over the table. If you pause it, Axel Foley's this big buff dude, the stunt guy throwing the actor over the table.
this looks cool?
But yeah, they were good movies. Like, uh, especially because I like the second one. I think so far out of the two, I like the second one more, but the first one was great. Just because the second one had more of the reason he went back. So
Yeah, they were stretching the premise by the third. They're like, and another reason for him to go there.
yeah, that one didn't work at all. It was rushed and it was too stupid, and even the humor didn't land half the time. But it's good to see Eddie Murphy back in movies there, and Will Smith doing Bad Boys 4. I mean, I enjoyed that film. I thought it was good. I like the tie-ins to the other films and what they did with the Reggie character, and
Yeah, I haven't even seen 3 yet.
yeah, yeah, they're entertaining films. And I think Will Smith has a couple coming out, and it'll be interesting to see those. Just the premises about them, but who knows?
I Am Legend 2.
I looking back at his filmography, like there's some films that were great, but I was rather entertained by pretty much all of them. So yeah.
We
I
all
read-
enjoyed Wild Wild West at least once.
I
Hey,
read
I
the
just
book.
watched that terrible villain. Terrible villain. It's not a great movie, but I was entertained by it because it was just entertainment. That's it.
It was
You
so
know.
much fun.
I love
Yeah.
that movie.
Kevin
It's-
Smith has a fantastically funny story where he's up on stage telling stories about Hollywood, where he talks about meeting the producer of that movie before that movie came out. It's fucking hilarious. I'll try and find it and post it.
Yeah. But yeah, like I just didn't like the villain in Wild Wild West. I thought that was a cringe villain, one of the worst I've ever seen. Like, because the last time I watched it was in the theater, and then me and my wife just watched it like 2 weeks ago or whatever it is now, and I'm like, this isn't that terrible. It's not Battlefield Earth terrible, like that level, where it's like it's
Loveless
just
is just funny.
it's funny, yeah. That's all it really is. And I honestly, looking through it, I don't see why people so poo-poo on that movie. I really don't. Like, it's got spiders in it, it's got practical effects for the most part work. So yeah.
Because Wild West was an insanely popular, long-running television show, and people who were fans and remembered it from when it was on and also reruns, like fans today, poo-pooed it because it wasn't anything like their series, their beloved show.
Oh, whatever. I look at it as a film. Like when I watch a film, like it could be like a off a TV show or whatever, but I don't look at it as that. I look at it as an entertaining film. Like The Lone Ranger, not a fan. Not a fan of that film. And it just didn't work for me.
I just remember Johnny Depp being covered in scorpions because he, buried up to his head covered in scorpions. And that's all I remember from it.
It just didn't work though. I don't know. It was something about it that just felt rushed or something. I guess. But whatever.
I gotta go because I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you guys later.
But enjoy Beverly Hills Cop. It's actually called Axel F out on Netflix tomorrow. And to all you YouTubers out there, that's just a hint at you if you're interested. So have a good one, everyone. And we'll do it all again next week.
Everybody.
Bye-bye. Good go tonight. Lots of very good role playing, and I've actually never this is probably the group that I've had the best role playing sessions in a long time, and it is really, really nice. So kudos to my group here. Anyway, I'm out. So everybody enjoy this video, and we'll see you in the next one.